every time I heard about this early days, I was thinking, so what? I still got girlfriend problems, boyfriend problems, money problems. You know, the water runs out, I get a bill, credit card problems. So what? You know, I used to yell in my head and I thought, oh, shut up, they might hear you, you know. But to be honest, once I got the link between karma and emptiness, and by the way, my teacher was yelling it from the stage, day after day after day, right? And then I'm like, he's never said that before. But even then, honestly, from the first two viewpoints, they make sense intellectually, but so what? If I want to fix my life, let's go, things are dependent on their parts, yeah? I have to go figure out what parts are going to get that lady not to have a crash on the left-hand side of the road. Or if things are dependent on the causes and conditions, I better go clean the road, move the door handle, figure out to tell her grandmother not to have said this, too big, right? When Buddha said, dependent on your perceptions, forced upon you by your past karma. Like you encounter an object and the dog didn't sit there and analyze it and go, could it be a computer or could it be a pee-pad? Pee-pad, just as it is for you. Computer, it's forced upon you. As soon as you encounter a thing, and it's easy to talk about physical things, so don't get lost. It's true of internal things as well. As soon as you encounter an emotion, it's not existing from its own side. You're forced to experience that. Your perception is forced upon you because it's empty. From your past karma, what you did, body, speech, and mind. You're coded with your reality. A different way of looking at this is, you know how we have the 5 senses, 6 senses, or 26, yeah? Senses? Yes. And we're used to thinking, here is data, yeah? The eye consciousness captures the variance in data. The mind then, with discrimination, feeling, blah, blah, starts collecting and creating an experience, right? That's the way we've been experiencing it. If this is true, and the way that we project our reality is true, your eyes, your nose, your ear, your tongue, your skin is a projector for the world you're stepping in every millisecond of the day. You are projecting this reality, literally. Literally. This thing inside you is forcing this experience. It's too late. The faucet is full on. You can't stop it. Now, you can change the fluid. You can change the projection. That means it's instantly applicable. Advertising TED Talk. If you've seen the TED Talk, you can hear in my head, right? Which is a summarized story of how I first applied this information to get rid of the angry yelling boss. If you listen in between the lines, because you've been in this room and studied, it was instantly applicable. They're not instantly applicable. That dude, he was born in Israel, they sent him to the army, he hated his parents because the army was hard on him, he escaped and came to America, now he's angry at everybody, yeah? And if I could just go back and change his grandparents or the army system or something, he'd be a gentler person, right? Didn't help me. This one helped me in the moment. He's yelling at me, my world appearing to me, yelling, angry, screaming thing. Yeah? Once I understood intellectually and then habituated it in meditation, I could master the energy to realize that whatever I said to him was coming back to me. I want to help him. From I want to punch you in the face to I want to help you. Instantly applicable. It freed my mind that day. Or it showed me the promise. Enough to keep going for 20 years. There's power in recognizing how that works for you. Whatever you wrote down on your piece of paper, it's not coming at you. You're projecting it through this powerful thing called you, which we're going to find out doesn't exist in the way you think it exists. Remember this stuff, right? I figured I better stop rambling. I'll cover it quickly. Yeah? With just like the computer, the pen does not have an existence from its own side. It's not radiating penness, right? And we got there. The elephant now signifies a self-existent pen, right? A pen that could exist separate from you calling it a pen, impossible. Like a purple elephant. A pen that could project chewing stick from its own side without a dog naming it that way, forced, right? Like instantly forced. Without that, that thing never exists and could never have existed. You get that? That's what the purple elephant is. So then Master Shantideva goes, okay, so you got that generally. Now what about the parts? Is there a top of the pen that could ever be conceived as the top of the pen without your mind calling it the top of the pen? Or could there be a thing that could be the top of the chewing stick that could ever be experienced as top of the chewing stick without a dog forced to experience it as the top of the chewing stick? Is that a possible thing?
No.
No. Hence the elephant. Anytime you see the elephant, it's not existing out there by itself. Yeah? So then Master Shantideva, so you got that, right? This is the proof of one or many. So the thing doesn't exist because you've got parts. Yeah? And the parts can't exist because they have parts and they've identified them. Yeah? And they can go infinitum. Forever. There's no end to the smallest thing. It's got the left of the smallest thing and the right of the smallest thing. And it's got the left of the top of the left of the smallest thing and the bottom of the left of the smallest thing. And then you've got the left of the top of the smallest thing. Science will never find it. Because it's missing one part. It's incomplete. On top of that, it's dysfunctional. This one was functional. It helped me change my yelling boss. I saw it shift. Forced as a projection of it. I was forced to have that projection. And through effort, not too much effort, I forced a different perception and it came. Just like he predicted. Is the monk self-existently magic? No, because the monk's been telling that to many people and many people come and go. Who created that experience?
You.
Did I do it in the moment?
No.
No, right? But at some point I experienced it uncontrollably and then you see, wow. It's like the elephant, not this one, the other elephant that got chained, sorry too many metaphors with elephants. The elephant that got, yeah, I should find one. The rabbit, no, I already used the elephant with the chain with the string. It's like it realizes the string ain't there and it just walks because it's an elephant. It's like the fleas realizing there ain't no lid no more and they leap into another world. It's like that.